All right, let's get into a game with the guess this is the corgi. All right, so this looks pretty good. I think we just get it. We get the dogs. We get our missile launcher. Everything's good. Opponent has tanks, rhino spec, crawlers. Yeah, it's pretty good, I think. The thing we're most worried about is actually the sledges with the mass boats behind. But it's not likely that he's going to do that unless he's already planning from it from round one. So go with the crawlers here. I'm going to make it look like it's a normal game. The crawlers do have some pretty good application. Yeah, we've been playing a couple games with Math is Might, and been getting absolutely wrecked by his sledgehammer boat style. But it's just because Math is Might has been specifically crafting a game plan specifically to counter us. So he's done a lot of preparation. I'm fairly sure this guy, the Corgi, he doesn't know much about us, and that is where we shine. All right, so I think we skip this. We have to go for the Phantom Race. We could have gotten both actually, so perhaps a mistake there. Sometimes it's nice to do the flank, but I've found that probably against someone like this, it's gonna end up backfiring. We're gonna end up spending too much resources on something that does nothing. Could go for a missile if we want to, but none of these sledgehammers are leveling up. Maybe we just save it. He either has the anti-air or he doesn't, and I don't think he has much, so let's not waste the money. We'll probably start using missiles maybe next round, but this is just in case he didn't build any anti-air. We kind of get a free win. So wasting 50 is not going to be ideal if we don't need to, especially after the hound nerf. We need every 50 or 100 we can get. I think we just get this and plan to sell out of it. He's going to go wasp most likely. This is more money than the wasp also, so we'll just get this. This will be our safety net against wasps. Could probably put it up like this. I think something like this is fine. This is fine. The question is, do we do the fire now? It's going to cost 400. We don't have the money for it, so I think we just keep going into this. We could sell out, but I think that might be a mistake. We're going to lose some tempo. Just keep all the units that we're given. Could just automatically go for the oil now, but see, before I think we could just sell something. Now we have to sell something like this. So this is where the buff is actually hurting us. We can go fire, but yeah, now we have to actually borrow and sell. Or we could just sell this. think we're just gonna have to float here, running out of time. All right. So he's gonna win this round pretty convincingly. And I think we made a mistake floating the 150. Probably shouldn't be floating so much against these kind of players, but selling out or borrowing, I don't know if that's even worse. But certainly floating 150s and probably isn't the smartest thing you could do. Are we actually gonna win this though? Like, our Phantom Ray is just that strong that we can even we can overcome like such a economic disadvantage. Imagine how good this would have been like before the nerf. We would have been able to get fire out. So we still win this round, which is amazing. Just shows you the power of the Phantom Ray by itself. He's gonna get the nice shield device here. I think we keep everything here. Heavy armor could be interesting for this unit. Might want to get that. Probably not horrible. Now we go for the oil. And I think it's gonna be a couple more Phantom Rays. The 100 left over. Maybe some missiles, but he's gonna have anti-missile now for sure, almost. So kind of don't want to waste the missiles here. Tower level potentially. You could see like something coming in here to take a tower potentially. So I want to level a tower, but I don't know which one. He could be leveling. He could be going for this one. But it's very hard to say. I kind of don't want to waste the money, but kind of don't want to lose the tower either. I guess we're most vulnerable here. So we'll just do it. Alright, so now we have the anti-missile as expected. It's just a matter of is the hound fire actually going to land here? Okay, so we get a nice patch in the middle. This is causing a huge problem, but now the fire's spreading, so this is starting to look good for us. Do we need burst? If he keeps going with the rhinos, we probably need burst, but likely he's going to sell out the rhino, and maybe the burst is going to do so much. We do need some backline hounds, most likely. I wonder if we start selling out of the storms. Alright, Ion Blast. Probably something we need. Just to break the shields. We're getting close to winning the game here, but if we don't win the game from this, we're going to be in huge trouble. I think we have to go for it, unfortunately. I think we have to start selling out. Yeah, getting the tower level was definitely a mistake. Probably go for the back hounds. We need to guarantee the fire. Go for 2 just to be safe. Another Phantom Ray. Probably start borrowing, I think, because we're trying to end the game right now. What do we buy though? Not much to buy though, so that's the problem. We'll just range speed just to get out of the fire quicker. Maybe an oil. Slightly more aggressive, I think, the oil. Alright, nice shield there. We need to try to win this game right now. I'm not sure if we have enough to win the game. Hounds, go. Okay. Fire is igniting on this side, but not here. Shield goes down. Things are looking quite good, and now we get the ignition we were looking for. But do we have enough to win the game is the question. We're definitely winning this round, it seems. If not, we're kind of down. Oh man, we're kind of really economically down here. But he's into a composition that isn't great for him. I think we just go for this. He's in a composition that's all Mustangs. It's just not going to work because the Mustangs are going to burn. That's the problem. So we'll start selling out. Yeah, we could just do this. We could do this. Guess we get a few more Mustangs here. Burst mode could be good. Shield, I think, is even better. Go for the speed again. Yeah, probably just more Phantom Rays. Probably don't even need the burst right now. Let's go mass Phantom Rays. Some missiles aren't going to do anything. Maybe upgrade this guy or just do this. Probably upgrade this guy. Maybe upgrade this guy. There's nothing I could spend more money on, so I'm just gonna have to do it like this. So he's investing all his money into shields in the Mustang. He doesn't have anything else. So just a... Oh man, we did need the shield, it looked like. Oh man, did our hounds get killed by the orbital? That's not good at all. But we do get some fire here, thankfully. So, looks like we're going to lose this round, but still going to be alive, obviously. But it's not good to give this guy a comeback. We were doing so good. I think maybe the orbital, the ion beam might have been, might have been a mistake. Fortress, okay. I think we just have to get something and sell out. Melting point, just to kill the shield, probably not necessary. Let's just sell something. Alright, so we're gonna need shield first. Probably gonna need burst. I think that's all we need. Because obviously there's a lot of problems here. We probably don't go for the speed just because, yeah, just because we want the Mustangs to come forward. That being said, they are already very forward. So perhaps just this. So he's going into the melter with the technology. I think that's not going to work out for him. The marksman with the double shot is very good. I think the aerial spec plus the double shot might have been better than investing into the melter. But we'll have to see. The melter doesn't have the multi technology clicked yet. It will next turn, but we also have cloak for that. I think this is going to be the last round. I just don't see a single melter doing anything. The last round he won because like the fire kind of didn't get through. So we didn't click fire here, and actually the Mustangs kind of walked a little bit more forward. And now this is just going to be very bad for him. Even at level 3 with the item, it's pretty much going to get one shot by a couple packs. And it is taking, okay, so he's still gonna be alive after this round here, which is not good. We are wheedling him down. Alright, we level up. Maybe we go cloak, maybe we don't. I think we go for the nuke automatically. He can nuke us. But the only thing we're worried about is the hounds. That's the only thing we worry about, because we just want the hounds to have their fire. Maybe we sell out of this. This probably isn't doing much to begin with. Then we could go for, I don't know. Maybe not, maybe not. I think we just keep going for this, or do we go for more hounds in the back? Just in case. I think I'd rather go for shields than hounds in the back. Where do we put this nuke? Here, maybe? We're not so concerned about nuking his melting point. He's going to have a melting point here as well. That's going to be level 1. Good speed. Good range, I think. And do we sell out of this guy? I think we have to. He'd be like a bubble here. Maybe a bubble here. And let's go for this. Put you on this. Alright, so interestingly, no nuke. Very interesting. Hopefully the getting rid of the Typhoon wasn't a huge mistake. I don't think the Typhoon really was doing anything. Like, what is the Typhoon really doing? I'm surprised it even got so much damage. And now it looks very, very bad. And we got the Corgi. You know, I keep seeing this strategy where they try to go anti-missile to beat the hounds, but man, it's just not going to work because there's just way too many missiles. There's way too many hounds in the back. And the problem is like the shields don't even really work. There's some splash that goes into the shield for some reason right now. Could be a bug. Yeah, this is very, very risky. It's kind of like trying to... It's kind of like working in a oil factory and playing with fire. Yeah, if you manage to prevent the oil from touching the fire, everything's good. It's like you're in, in the grass, but if a single bit of fire touches, then all of a sudden everything goes up in smoke. And I don't think there's any number. Like you could go spend every single deployment on this Mustang thing. And if I just spend every deployment on Phantom Rays with the 5 hounds, I don't think there's at any point that that this will have enough, because it just takes one little bit of fire. And not to mention, they don't do a lot of damage. They don't have aerial spec. They don't do a lot of damage into the Phantom Rays, especially with the shield and higher level. So the Phantom Rays will be shooting at the Mustangs anyways, and they'll be taking out the Mustangs. So eventually, like the fire is going to land either from just the Mustangs dying from the Phantom Rays or like the odd missile getting in. But of course, this is what we want to see. If we see them building mass Mustangs, we already kind of know that we're going to win, and it's great for us. But just for the viewers, this strategy is not going to work at all. And it's something, if it makes you think, oh, we can't build any more Phantom Rays, we have to switch to something else like Vulcan or something, then it's going to work, because obviously that's not going to, our switch isn't smart. But if you just keep doing this, it's just not going to work. And for us, all we have is our starting, we sold out of the storms. We said we have the 2 crawlers we started with. We got our the hounds +2, and the only thing we have is Phantom Rays, right? So this is a very basic composition, and we didn't have to use much imagination on how we put the units. We could have put something here, but I think the ion beam was going to go there. That's why we started putting the units here. But everything's just in a straight line, so it's fairly elementary the way our board looks. But the fact that it can beat the Corgi, that's good. And hopefully he doesn't he keeps trying stuff like this, because this is going to be good for us. All right, guys. Hopefully that was enjoyable, and we'll see you in the next one.